everyone, welcome back to another episode of Seriously Podcast. I'm Mary,
I'm Brittany.
and thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're super excited to continue our recap of Love My Roomie, and we're so excited to have a guest with us today. She plays Priya on the show. So welcome, guys, Christian, Victoria, Allen.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, girl.
Hey. Thank you for coming on the show. How you feeling?
I'm feeling really good, actually. I am super excited to be here and to talk about this episode because this episode was so much fun.
Yeah, this one was really good. So before we jump in the episode, we always like to ask our guests, besides Love My Roomie, of course, what other web series are you currently binging?
Right now, actually, I'm really into podcasts right now.
Ooh.
Like when I was recording Love My Roomie, I was trying to watch every web series that was happening because we were going to the festivals and I would meet people I have to watch this too.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, I'm really into podcasts, which is a new thing for me because I don't really like audiobooks, so I didn't think I would like podcasts.
Yeah.
But I discovered Horrible Decisions, and it just went from there.
I have not listened to that one yet, but I know it's good.
Oh my god, I love them. I love that they are young Black women talking about everything and anything, and they're just so open and honest, and it's so much fun to listen to.
Okay, nice one to check out. So jumping into Love My Roomie, how did you get how did you join the project?
Okay, well, Yamori and I, we went to grad school together. So I've been part of the project since the beginning. I'm one of the OG original cast when we were doing the little digital sketches when before it became what it is. It was about Giselle taking things from people, and I was this girl that came in this band, and we're all wild and crazy, and we're all just oh, let's just have something for our real fun times, and then it blossomed. So yeah, I've been part of the project since 2016.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Just did the math there.
That's awesome.
Yes, even when it was a little one act before she even thought about filming it, I was a sounding board for things I feel like this is also partially a little bit my baby as well because it's just watching it grow from just who inspired it to it becoming its own thing.
Wow. So we actually, we meet your character in episode 4. So tell us a little bit about Priya. Did you create a backstory for her? What's she's about?
Well, Priya is your I don't want to say typical, but she's your fun loving friend. She's not this super duper party loud friend like Charisse and Sasha, but she is the friend that if you want to go do something down and dirty you might be ashamed of, that's the friend you come and talk to who's not going to judge you and will keep it quiet.
Okay, good.
Yes. If you tell Sasha or Charisse something, probably you did what?
Yeah, they'll air all your business out.
Yes. Or people be I know what you did. You don't know. And that's how it's going to be.
Okay, that's good. She's a good friend.
Yeah. So besides Priya, who's your favorite character?
Probably Umariah, because I feel me, myself, Christian, most identifies with her. Just as somebody who is was really discovering who they are and learning to be okay with that. And I've been that person. Oh, I don't want to get that part of what I didn't happen yet. Just doing your own thing, just being okay with it, whether I'm dancing drunk in the street or maybe I have to do what I gotta do to be an artist, and sometimes it's hard, and then admitting that to yourself, and yeah. So I feel Mariah was definitely my favorite character to watch develop.
Yeah.
Especially from the beginning, watching her being this kind of mousy friend. If you watched any of the early sketches, and you watch that journey to what she is now, you're just
yeah. And what are your thoughts on Umariah and Yasmin friendship? They're at this awkward phase, and are they even really friends? It's just some shadiness going on. What are your thoughts on them?
I think this is one of those great examples how sometimes you can outgrow friendships, or sometimes you just hit a rough patch and there is a way to see through it. And I think they're getting to the point where they're going to figure out whether this is something we can work through or this friendship has just run its course. Because even though it is hard to, sometimes talk to the people you love and care about the most, if it becomes such a burden to you to be able to them for you to release upon them at any time, it might not be the healthiest thing for you to be around.
Facts. There's like a lot of drama going on in the show. We have the whole Yasmin and Giselle and Mariah having like a whole issue there, and then we have her with Rick and Kyle having a situation there. So what are your thoughts on Giselle, Rick, and Kyle?
Okay, I think this is like one of those unfortunate examples of how sometimes maybe certain men and women should not be friends, because if you're just waiting in the background for the man in their life to mess up, you are not their friend, so stop lying.
That part.
Like Rick, we know you've been sitting there plotting for 7 years now for Kyle to mess up. But now that he is gone and you kind of are seeing, oh, he's been dealing with that for 7 years. Maybe I don't want that. So be careful what you wish for, bro.
Very true. What do you think about Kyle? Like, do you think he's like a good guy?
No.
Okay, good. I'm gonna make sure we're on the same page.
Before we get started, just make sure we're all on the same page. Got it.
I also do reviews, and I did a couple of reviews of our episodes, and I'm just like my face when he's in there like sneaky texting there. I'm just like, you're the problem. Like, stop it. Like, yes. Like, if Giselle knew that you was happily away with some girl living your life, she may or may not have gone into your texting, but she would have gone into it knowingly making an aware decision, an informed decision, instead of thinking, oh, you've been sitting here like we're waiting for us to go through what we're going through and get back together. And if that's not the situation, stop texting her.
I love it. Yes. And then he got his girlfriend that he moved in to his home. She looking silly. She's not paying attention.
She's so slow. Oh my God. This can't be life, girl.
This can't be real life.
With each other, if Giselle and Kyle have really only been apart for 6 months, why are y'all moving into with each other? How long have y'all known each other?
Can we do the math? Can we do the
math? Because it sounded like he was dating both of them at the same time.
At the same time,
like there's some overlap there.
Exactly. Because you got to really be serious with somebody if you're trying to move in with them.
Unless you're broke and you want rent money.
Oh, that's convenient too.
I mean, I understand it's New York, but I'm like I said, I'm originally from PA, and when I moved to New York and there I learned about these people just living together just because of money reasons, I was like, I don't want no part of that. But
that just sounds like drama.
That just sounds like drama. Like, why? No, that just doesn't seem like a good enough reason to move in with somebody. And then they're all on your credit because of your leases, and no.
Not my credit.
No, not the credit.
I need that.
Right? People moving out, not paying their parts because y'all done broke up.
Yeah.
No.
I know a lot of people that happen to too. And that is sad. Like, they have to be the ones responsible now because they broke up with whoever they put on their lease and that person dipped.
I don't have time.
Brittany said she ain't got time. So are Priya and Gigi, are they good friends? Do they know each other?
I feel that, this hasn't completely been established yet, and I just made this decision on my own.
That's what we do here all the time.
Yeah, this could change should things be able to continue, but I feel like I'm somebody they just so happen to know. Like, I think they met me at a club somewhere one day, and I just been like, wow, they just drag me along. Sometimes you meet somebody and you're just like, right, you're a cool person, and then how did this person get in my life? But I'm glad they did.
So what advice should Priya be given to Giselle?
I think if Giselle came to Priya right now, at the state that she is in right now, I think that one, Priya met she were missing a provide, but she would take her home. We were talking to, just stop texting that man. In fact, giving your phone over, deleting all of those things, delete the pictures, delete the text chain, all those things. Don't be calling his mama. That's not your mom no more.
Mhm.
Yep.
Stop it.
Yep.
Like I will be can be your only for so long, and then you're on your own. But like, she just needs somebody to talk to her and let her know that it's okay to be by yourself. And just because you was with this person for X amount of time doesn't mean you guys have to be together forever.
Mm.
Let it go.
Like, I understand it's painful and it's going to take time, but first step is the first step.
And they have to be willing to listen. I don't know if Gigi's there yet.
Yeah, she's definitely not there. Definitely got to stop the drinking.
Oh, definitely.
And the pills. And the pills.
And
And
the
the mixture
pills.
of the both.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Well, let's hop into episode 6 because so much went down this episode and we just need to get into it. Let's go. The episode starts off, we're still at the party. We are partying. Now we're
Yes.
getting into the nitty-gritty of the party.
It's a long night.
Mimi, she's having a good time, vibing,
Looking gorgeous.
looking amazing. Okay.
She was wearing that dress. Okay, that dress was not wearing her. She
Yes.
was wearing that dress.
Mhm.
I said, that's how you clear them, girl.
Yes. Then this man comes up introducing himself to her, and
Full name, government.
She's engaging, but
Engaging? Did
if
you
you
say
will.
engaging?
But she's not giving him the full interest. She's leaving a little bit to be desired.
Just letting him know I'm here. If you want me, you gotta come and get me.
Exactly. So she asks him what he does. He tells her,
I'm an investment banker and a graphic design artist.
Well, interesting combination.
Yeah, I love to use the left and right side of my brain.
I see.
So you gonna tell me what you do?
Nice meeting you.
she left the man hanging.
Hanging.
Was she not impressed by his line of work? He had 2 jobs.
I know. She didn't care.
She said, God bless. Mimi's gonna keep you guessing at all times, okay?
This is the third man we have seen her impress in a matter of one night.
Oh, yes, it is. Oh my god.
It really is. She impresses them all. She'll be doing nothing, chilling.
Telling it like it is, though, at the same time.
That's the part.
Because he had mentioned that his friend is throwing this party, and she's like, I know who she is. She a hater.
Right. I know exactly. She has no apology. She said, but that's my friend. She's still a hater.
So? Doesn't stop her from being a hater. I know who she is.
She's like, I heard you.
At the end of the day, she's hating. That's it.
Not on my knees. I'm gonna keep it real.
Right.
But then he ends up following her to the dance floor, and they're offbeat, but they're living their life. So we're living.
Not offbeat.
Or slow motion dancing to whatever we were dancing to.
They were offbeat.
Hey, Free was in there. I don't know what I was in, but I was like, they're dance. Okay, that's how I dance in real life.
But as they're dancing, he's like, you know what? She let me dance with her, so obviously she's gonna let me take her out. And she said, young man, you have class in the morning. You are too young. It is past your bedtime. He said, I'm a grown man. And when I came to this party, I knew.
So you came to this party to find some pussy?
Whoa, baby,
That's exactly what he was thinking. So I don't know why he was shocked.
Why he was exactly? I thought he was like, oh yeah, she grinding up on it. Oh, so this is what's going down tonight.
Yes.
She hit him with the child, please. I said,
child. Not the child.
That was a good time, but
right, that's it. And he's like, no, it's not like that. I just want to take you out or cook for you. And then Mimi switched it. Well, I can come home with you right now and for a cooked meal.
He said, ma'am, I'm not on that type of timing.
I
oh my God.
told you. Whoa. I'm not trying to take you home, ma'am.
Whoa, I'm not on that kind of timing, ma'am. Whoa.
She's like, well, I told you.
She shook the table with that one.
Oh, yeah.
She was like, we all use a home cooked meal every once in a while, so.
She keeps these men on their toes. They think she's going right, she's gonna hit them with a left. Like she
I'm going to tell
always
you what I want and what you can serve me with, not the other way around.
She said,
exactly.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
That's the way she said it. It's just like, I'm hungry. So they leave because she's hungry.
You said say less. But I also loved when before they left, she's like, "Oh, and I don't take the subway." AKA, if you don't have a car or paying for this Uber Black, this night is not going to happen. I was like, yes, she's not taking the
Standards.
train. I love it. I'm about to try
Standards.
that.
I keep
next
telling
year.
you, I
No,
want to
that's
be
a
her.
real thing in New York. So then, again, out of town, I had to learn when somebody would say the phrase, "I'm coming to pick you up." That did not mean they had a car, and that hit me, and I was so confused. I was like, "You were going to pick me up?
Wow, with your hand?
What? Yeah.
Christian's like, where'd you
Where's
park?
the-
I guess it's different for us because we grew up in New York, so we're used to that. Or we'll just meet you somewhere. Like
No,
But
you
I
don't have to come to where I live.
no, you come to where I live, you pick me up.
yeah. And I just think as we get older, like I don't want to take the train with
Oh,
you to the next
definitely as we
spot.
get
Like
older.
Oh yeah.
Uber
I'm
everywhere.
Uber everywhere.
Literally Uber everywhere.
I was just thinking about those days. Back in the days, we taking trains to the next spot. And I'm like, this is
I'm tired already.
Especially with living out in Jamaica, and you're away from everything.
Oh yes.
yeah, I know.
If you get
This
on a
is my
train, you're
life.
going home.
You gotta take the bus to the train over here.
Like,
I'm
don't
not
let me get a train to
interested.
go home. Talking about Christian, you want to go out? I'm already doing my head.
But yeah.
So then we see Kyle, he finally goes home, and he seems to be another one that just likes to stand and contemplate because he was at the door for like a good 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, is he
Standing
about to come up with another life or where the hell he
Right.
been?
I
What's
think
going on?
he's still trying to process everything that happened with Gigi.
Okay, how far was this place? Because you've been in the car for some time, sir. How you still contemplating?
Oh no.
Because he's trying to fix his face, where he has to go and sit and play nice with this girl who claiming he loves
Right.
or whatever like, on the other side of this door.
Yep.
And I think he was hoping for something, a confirmation that he was making the right decision when he said goodbye to Giselle. And I don't feel like he really got what he wanted.
Very
He was
true.
looking
So
for
he was making the
that
right
soul.
decision to go be with
Samira.
I'm so sorry. Yes, I was like, I'm so sorry. Can I remember your ring right now?
Welcome to Simpson
We had no scenes together.
Girl, we come up with names. So he and Samira, they finally get ready to go to dinner. I'm like, what time is it at this point, guys?
Right.
It has to be the next day. Like, I'm convinced this is the next day.
Because how did he just make it right in time for reservations? Is she just sitting there? I'm like, I would have been like, I feel like he should have came home like mad late. So she's like, where were you? Like, give her a reason to like question this. Like, what's going on?
Right.
But she's all concerned about this sister.
Why?
And he's lying so effortlessly.
It's what he does.
Oh, he's dangerous, this guy.
But apparently it's only like 10:04 because Gigi ends up texting him saying, that was messed up. I didn't set you up. This is toxic. Lose my number. And there's a lot to unpack right there in those 4 sentences.
Yeah, talk about it.
Okay, that was messed up. Girl, you set this up. What the hell are you talking about?
It's like, and Kyle didn't like Rick anyway, so why are you at his restaurant?
That's really it.
They don't like each other.
Exactly. I think she's saying it was messed up that he just left her like that.
Okay, this is toxic. Ma'am, again, you're the one that set this up. You're the one that was convinced that you guys were getting back together once you got your stuff together, but you never got your stuff together. So who's the toxic one here?
That's toxic written all over it right there.
And why do people like to say, lose my number? How about you just block me?
Block me?
Why are you telling me to lose your number?
Like, just don't respond to him.
Exactly.
That's it.
You
Lose
think you're doing something by saying lose my number? What?
people who send that type of text want you to fight for them. Like,
Right, and
no.
it's not happening.
They don't want you to lose a number.
Right. He ends up just ignoring her.
Yeah. And she had a lot of autocorrect. The sis is drunk already.
All right, that's true.
That's another thing to note.
But they end up going to the car, and he ends up holding the door for Samira, and she makes some joke about it reinforcing patriarchy. I'm like, girl, don't play like that. Open my door, okay?
Open that door.
Open my door.
Thank
Open
you.
it.
Open my door.
What are you talking about?
Who's jokes
Is
like
she
that?
serious?
Look,
Girl,
I will
bye.
sit. I will sit in this car till you open the door for me to get out too.
Right. If you didn't want him opening the door, you should have held the door yourself and been like, "Oh, I got it. I'm good."
Yeah, exactly.
You decided to sit in the car.
You should say, I got it. You don't have to do that. Or run. Walk to the car first. Like, what are you doing?
Not run.
Run. I got my door.
I got it. I'm an independent woman. I'm a feminist.
Please. And it's like this day and age, like it's hard to even get a guy to open up the car door. Like,
I want
what?
that. I don't know what she's talking about.
First of all, find a guy with a car. That's number one.
She also mentions, that he's acting different, and she wants to know like what's up. But he tells us everything is all right. I'm like, how long is Giselle gonna be on your mind, sir?
Yeah.
It's been like a good 2 hours. You can't still be thinking about her.
Yeah. And if you want to be this mastermind liar, two-timer, then you need to act the part. Like,
you have to act the part.
If you're about that life, be about that life. It should be all smiles when you're around her.
You can't be sitting down depressed. Talking about, oh yeah, everything's fine.
You get all this time. If you're that depressed about her, then go back and get her.
Yes. Come on. Why are you with her?
Don't bring that back to where I'm sleeping at.
But I'm like, and if you see he's upset, I think I would have still been on him like, okay, I know you. This is not how you left. Like, what's wrong? I would have definitely been on him.
Oh, that's true, because didn't he go see his sister who was pregnant?
Yeah, that's why.
So you come back depressed?
Yeah, that's why Salima's kind of like, okay, what's going on? Is something wrong with the baby?
Like, is something happening with your future niece that you need to go back home, go be with your family? Is it that bad?
Right. She had no follow-up questions.
He's like, no, the baby's fine. The baby's kicking.
You went to go see a newborn baby and you come back with this kind of attitude?
Well, the baby's not born yet.
Oh, okay.
But even so, what's wrong with you? Wake
Does
up,
Samira
girl.
care?
Isn't it Salima?
It's somebody. Everybody's somebody.
But yes, she gotta get it together. She's wake up, and her man is a liar. I want him gone. I'm over Kyle.
We've been over Kyle.
Yeah,
well, I've been over Kyle.
Yes.
So then we also see Gigi. She's back at the club with Slick Rick, jonesing with him. But I'm just like, ma'am, don't you have a party to be at? You're supposed to be on your way to the girl.
She was never going to that party. Lies.
For me, I'm like, girl, you're still here. Nobody cut you off yet. You're a drunk.
Slick
Rick is he had 3 drinks at the party.
Yeah, right. That's her type of scene.
Right?
And she come with a flask, so you know she did a party.
So she's talking to him, and then all of a sudden she's like, starts bothering everyone who's there to work.
You want to dance with me? Brienne, do you want to dance with me?
No, thank you.
What about her? Want to dance with me?
If I wasn't working?
Yeah.
I felt the secondhand embarrassment.
I was so embarrassed.
Through my screen.
That's the people who are just little patrons just going up to him and just like, you dance with me.
She thought she was being cute by asking everybody but Rick.
Yes, you peeped that.
Yeah, and it was just awkward. Because he's just looking at her smiling. And I don't trust no man that is like flirtatious with the woman that is clearly drunk.
And letting her get more drunk.
And he's the owner of this establishment?
Yeah.
Tell me I'm off the clock.
And
Sir, you own this place.
Like, the clock is always on when you're
right.
Always on. But and it, Gigi tries to get another drink, and Rick is like, "Yeah, pour her up, go ahead." So irresponsible. So it gets Giselle to start thinking like, why we never dated? Like, what's that about? And he's like, I thought you and Kyle would be married by now.
Is that shade?
Is it shade? I mean, it could be shade. Like, why? I mean, I guess it always was her and Kyle this whole time. So why y'all not together? He's confused.
That's not it. It's because I have integrity, believe it or not. I have enough integrity that I wouldn't do that with Yasmin's crush.
I said, don't bring Yasmin into this.
Don't do it.
That's not your excuse. If you really wanted Rick, you could have went and done that. You didn't have to be with Kyle.
Yeah, Yasmin not checking for nobody. She's about her business.
She's about her business and avoiding her family.
So don't bring Yasmin into this.
Yes, don't do it.
Even if Yasmin did have a crush on Rick, I don't think that would have stopped Giselle.
Me too. I don't think so
Definitely
either.
Not.
She's not that friend.
Yeah, she's not like, I don't think
girl code. If you call dibs, you got dibs forever, Fred. She's just like, it didn't have it, I'm doing it now.
I have integrity. I said, girl, spell integrity, drunk self. I'm 5.877 drunk. No, girl, you're 10. You're at 10.
You're a smooth 10, sis. A smooth 10. I don't know, but Rick kind of shuts that down with Yasmin. He said, "Whoa, me and her just friends." I don't know
Always
what you're talking about.
I don't know where you got that from.
Whoa. Shut it down.
So at the party, we're still partying tonight. Sasha, she sees these group of guys that come in, and she got her eye on one of them. And her friend sees, and she like, I want one, but she's too shy to go over there and speak to him. But Sasha's like, if you're not about this life, stay in your lane, sis. I'm going over there.
Yup.
And that's how it's got to be.
We gotta get the $2. We gotta get the $2 tonight.
She's like, closed mouths don't get fed, so I'm going over there.
Go ahead, sis.
She goes up to one who is standing on the couch, and
he was standing
on the couch. But it's our boy Malik Rashad. What's up?
Shout out to Malik Rashad. Shout out to him.
That's the homie right there. He ends up telling her, they don't actually know anybody here. They just passing through. Is this not a private event?
It was a private work event, but the coworker was like, I just let everybody in there. She didn't think people were going to show up, so she didn't think she was feeling a little insecure about the party she planned. And just like, everybody can come in.
Okay.
Open to the public. Section.
I was like, this ain't the club. What's going on? They get to talking, and he peeps that she was looking at his ring finger.
I got shop intuition, so I usually know a married man, a recent divorcee, and a man with no money when I see one. So I just needed to make sure you were none of those things.
Just because I'm not wearing a ring, I'm wearing this marriage.
And I'm like, that is very true.
So very true.
They will sneak that ring off in a minute, put it right in their pocket.
And you could also be engaged without a ring, because men don't wear engagement rings.
That is true. Your
fiance is ringed up.
It ain't safe.
Your fiance is ringed up, but you're not.
You're right. You are so right.
Men should be wearing engagement rings from now on. No,
Can we petition that?
Yes, they should be, because it's not fair that women have to put this ring on, and that wards off men, but men are allowed to just walk around freely, and they have to be the one to tell the women, I am actually engaged. Yeah, and a lot of them don't do that.
When I get engaged, he has to wear a ring as well.
Put that up.
A necklace.
Yeah, I'll even take a chain.
No, you're wearing a ring. If I'm wearing a ring, you're wearing a ring. We're a team.
We're a team.
Win or lose.
Oh my God.
I'm not settling for a chain. Because you could put that underneath your shirt.
Oh, true. If it says engaged, like a nameplate. No.
That's tacky. That is so tacky. A nameplate change that says engaged? Oh no. It's like he's being branded.
But yeah, men engagement rings. I like the sound of that. I feel like it's only right. It makes sense.
Yeah.
And then you get the wedding band. Why not?
Yes. I mean, he's gonna have to pay for all of it, but
Of course.
you know, I'll decide
Yeah.
the design.
I support this.
Yeah. But this conversation with Homeboy and Sasha, it was kind of awkward at first because he kept asking her, like, "What's up? What's
Right?
up with
And then
you?
he has nothing to say.
You know why I'm here."
So what's up with you?
You already asked me that.
I'm saying, you come over for a drink or
Dance with my girl. Saw a couple guys walk in. Look good, so I came over.
no? I respect that. A woman that's not afraid to approach a man. Nice to meet you, Sasha.
He pulled the Mimi.
He
He
did.
pulled the Mimi. Nice to meet you. Have a
Is
good
that her
night.
nephew? Does it run in the family?
It's gotta be her son.
Because
her
Yasmin be
nephew.
pulling that. Okay, cool.
That's so true. Episode 1, Yasmin definitely
Oh
pulled
yes,
the
at
nice
the
to meet
gym,
you.
she sure did.
Yep.
That's her
It's
primo.
a family thing. This is all family. But then she's like, "Whoa, you're rude." Do y'all think he was rude?
I don't think he was
I don't
rude.
think it was rude. It wasn't like he just like stopped talking. He said, "Well, have a good night," and then he
Yeah.
went back to his
Right.
friends.
She's not
It's
used to
like-
that rejection. So
Right.
she went all the way left. And starts accusing him
Yeah,
of white,
it
liking white
escalated
girls. I said,
real
whoa.
quick.
Whoa.
Like maybe I just want to hang out with my boys for a couple minutes, be here, relaxing. Maybe I didn't want to dance just then.
Right.
I get both sides, honestly. It must be the way she responded to his questions, because him saying, I'm with my boys, like, what the hell does that mean?
Hmm.
I'm with my girl.
That's it.
Because I just told you I was with my girls. We were dancing. I saw you guys come in, so I came over. And you're
Yeah.
talking about, oh, I'm just with my boys, as if you're taken or something like that. But
That was weird to me.
that literally means nothing. Like, what is that supposed to mean? I'm with my boys.
Because if you're out with your boys, 9 times out of 10, you go out with your boys to meet girls.
To meet
no?
girls. Exactly. So
I think I would take it as he's not interested.
yeah, I would
Yeah.
definitely take it as that. I wouldn't take it as he's into white girls. I wouldn't throw it all the way over there. He don't like me. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
And that's his
Or maybe he's
loss.
into
And when it
boys.
kept
I don't know.
moving.
Maybe that's what he meant by I'm with my boys.
I'm into boys. I don't know.
But she
you
was
know?
coming up with all these reasons for why he can't continue a conversation. Because I'm with my boys, it means nothing to her.
And then but then he did say, he said, "No, you look mad good. But I just want to be with my friends." But then she didn't take that, and they end up dancing together.
That's the
right?
thing. Like, she's like, oh, you must be shy then. So that's what it is.
Right.
Okay, so follow me.
Follow me.
Shy boys go to this side of the room.
They danced the night away.
Just dancing the night away.
And we're still at the party.
Still at the party.
All right, let's
Episode
party.
6.
Let's party to the question, comments, and concerns. Questions. What
Who we
is
starting
going?
with?
We can get into Mimi.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll keep it light.
We'll start from light to worse.
Mimi, I want to see. I want to know if Mimi just like breaking hearts, flirting, not really, because the episode's called Catching Feelings. But I feel like Mimi don't really like to catch feelings. She likes to keep these men guessing. But will this guy get through to that heart? She got her walls up. Will he break it down? I want to know.
I mean, it's too early to be breaking down anybody's walls. Let's be very honest there. But I see what you mean. Like, she does like to just see the reaction that she can get from men, which is fun.
Fun. Super fun.
She did say that she had worked really hard when she was young, and now she's able to do whatever she pleases with her money and just live her life. And
yeah,
again, maybe she wasn't able to do that when she was younger, and now she's like second youth.
She's living her life like it's golden, and we're living for her.
Yeah, we're here for it all. Let's hop into.
Not hop.
Let's hop into Kyle.
Kyle,
and Salima.
More like Salima, slow. Kyle, liar.
He's such a liar, and he's not even good at it.
He's
Salima
very
just
bad.
slow.
I'm beginning to think Salima just needs a place to stay.
Maybe she doesn't care.
Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe it's not that deep for her.
Maybe so, because she doesn't even want to meet his family, and
She don't.
she doesn't care that he goes
I
missing.
mean, we don't really know much about her. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's an only child or something,
Right.
and she doesn't have that desire to be other people's siblings.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe she's just used to being by herself, and she just likes her peace, and she just
Yeah.
lets him
And that's
roam the streets. Go on,
On the streets.
just go.
It's one thing to be secure in your relationship. It's another thing to just be like, do whatever.
Right,
Mhm. That's
exactly.
Kyle for me.
But we don't know how long they've been together, so I feel like at 6, maybe if they've been together for like 6 months, you're still building that trust, and she
Right.
trusts him.
Or she don't care for him.
She don't one or the other.
It's one of those things.
Or maybe it was the situation of her lease was ending, had nowhere to live, or his lease was ending, had
Yeah.
nowhere to go. It's like, oh, babe,
Yeah.
you can come to
I have
and then
room.
just never left.
Mhm. That could
I
be
have
it.
room. You're practically here every day, so
Just move in. Maybe it's so. Maybe it's just something. This just happened.
yeah. But Kyle, I do not appreciate him just being sad because of what happened. What is the issue between him and Rick? I forget. Has it been explained yet, or no?
No, I mean, last episode we thought that Rick was the one that got Gigi onto drugs.
Oh yeah, we did think that.
We went there with that.
did.
Nothing has been confirmed. From this episode, I'm thinking that Rick has always just been on the sideline trying to get in, like double dutch, trying to get in there, trying to get in
Mhm.
there
Yeah,
with Gigi.
that he's just been that guy. Just his presence has just been there, and Kyle's just like, I know you want my woman.
Exactly.
You are not her friend.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because Rick this episode said, he never liked Kyle, as if he thought Kyle wasn't a good guy.
Which he's not.
No, definitely not. But what's his reason for thinking Kyle's not a good guy?
It's like, what do you know about him not being a good guy? What have you peeped in y'all male live
Right.
things?
Right. And does he think he's not a good guy or just not good for her? Like,
So many
I
questions.
don't know.
So many concerns.
But is Rick even a good guy? Like, you see this
No,
girl.
he's
like,
sleazy. You know she's drunk. You as a bar owner, like you and is his name Sean? One with the dreads?
That wasn't it Zane?
It
I'm
was
gonna go with
Zane.
Sean.
It was Zane. It was Zane, actually. It really was Zane.
Zane Sean. Even he didn't like cut her off. Like no one here cut her off, and they can see she's belligerently drunk.
Yeah.
No bartender said, "All right, boss, I think that she's had enough." Like they all were just watching her.
And we have these 2 other bartenders, 2 owners, and no one. They're pouring it up. Nobody.
Do I have to call the police? Like what's happening
You
here?
need to get shut down.
And he's the one that's like, "Yeah, give her another one."
Yeah, give her whatever. I'm the owner. Blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. Yeah, Mr. Owner. How about be responsible?
Right.
This is also your business. That's supposed to be your friend.
It's
And then
that part.
you're like mad close to her, all in her ear, talking about you like her dimples. First of all, back up and call this woman a cab.
Back up.
Because I don't trust you with her. Like I feel like he will try something, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I feel like he's like, oh, I'll take you home, and then take her to his house. And
right. And then she's not going to remember when she wakes up, like they slept together or he molested her or something like that.
Oh, gosh.
You got her in a vulnerable spot.
Yeah. Like that's my fear, watching this unfold.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, no.
And even, no lie, even when, if you call him Zane, fine. Even when he gave the last drink, the way that Rick was like good looking out, like what they put in her drink.
I didn't peep that. I just figured that would be like a thank you. Okay. But it could be.
You never know.
Well, maybe, I thought that was just you made this extra strong. Good job.
Like, because they're boys, so they probably do this all the time. You never know.
Yeah.
And she by herself. Like she's not with any of her girls. She's by herself.
Yeah, but it's crazy. And this is like his chance. Like he knows her and Kyle not together. Let me get her real drunk. Let me finally get what I always wanted. Ooh, Rick is slick. I hope not. That's crazy.
Yeah,
We'll
it
see.
could happen.
It definitely could happen. Um, oh gosh. But I need Gigi to get it together, sis.
When?
You
When?
cannot be out in these streets by yourself getting drunk with people
And
you
then
don't
Kyle
even
might blame
know.
himself because he left her there.
Yeah, he did. He sure enough did.
He said, "I'm out of here." He left.
Do we think she's really done with Kyle?
No.
Not at all.
Not at all.
It's like Kyle is all she knows. Like it's like
Yeah.
she wakes up thinking, "Oh, today maybe he might change his mind. He'll finally be in my life for real, for real."
Yeah. Right.
Does she work? I swear that's one of our main questions. Anytime somebody's acting a mess in the show, we always say, "Does this person have a job?" Like,
Like, are they worried about losing their job, going out being all drunk and high all the time? Like,
What is
are you
her career?
on unemployment? What is happening?
what is
You
happening?
don't really seem to be worried.
You never have any worries about bills or nothing.
Nothing.
Just out here
What's going
drinking.
on? What is your life about?
Probably got mountains of credit card debt.
Yeah, I don't know if she has a job, but it doesn't look like she does. I haven't seen anything of work, mention of work at all.
I mean, but she out here drinking. I mean, but they were on the
We're
house.
free. They were free.
They were on the house.
And
so-
went in her bag. She got from
Listen,
home.
she got it from home. So she frugal. So I don't know.
Oh no.
I also wanna see Yasmin. We haven't seen her in like 4 episodes. But I do want to see what happens with her and homeboy from the gym. We always get her name wrong, but Mariah?
Umo.
Let's go with Umo. I want to see what happens with her because at the end of this episode, she was like dancing offbeat to, with some Asian girl.
Yes.
It's like, where did she come from? Because the girl just rolled up on her and just started dancing.
And you know she's exploring.
She
her
is
sexuality.
exploring.
Yeah, so
And
we'll
she said
see.
she don't care who is with.
Yeah, she don't care.
She's down for whatever.
She's with it all.
She
I'm
want it
down for
all.
whatever. But yeah, this episode, I mean, we definitely predicted a lot. So let's see what happens if anything comes true. You know, we be going off the deep end sometimes.
We
but...
sure do. We're writers in our mind.
We are. Welcome to the writers' room.
Submit some ideas to Euphoria.
Yeah.
Try this out.
Right.
Giselle needs to go do this. So we, the people, the audience, have decided.
Yeah, we decided. We decide so much on this show. Like this is what's happening.
Yeah.
But yeah. But Christian, thank you so much for coming on and giving us the tea on this show and your questions, comments, and concerns.
Yes.
Can you just share like where people can follow you? I know you mentioned you had like a review show, so give it all.
Okay, well, you can follow me on Instagram at Christian4Victoria. There you can find like all things like acting wise for me, all those. And then where you can find my television and movie reviews, you can find that at Christian_POV. That's Christian's point of view. And also, I recently became a travel agent, so if you're trying to get reacquainted with this potentially post-COVID world, you can find me on Instagram as well.
Come on.
Where were you before?
Like this literally happened. Like I booked so many vacations for people already, and I've only been doing this for about 2 weeks. It was one of those things where I was just like, the world is going to open back up. I need to find a job. I do not want to go back into food service. And then I was just like, I'm going to do this.
Yes.
So,
love that.
So Moments for Travel, you can find that also on Instagram.
Okay, Moments for come through. Get food out.
What you said now?
Moments for Travel.
For travel.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
There you are.
And also, if you go to like Christian4Victoria, I do post stuff linking to my other pages, so you'll always be able to find me.
Yes.
Okay.
No, follow her. Follow. Yes. Okay. But listen, thank you so much again. If you guys are not already, you can follow us at Seriously Podcast on all social media platforms and all podcast platforms. And please, if you didn't already, leave a review for us on Apple Podcasts. Give us a 5 stars. Let us know, what you think about our show. Show us some love. And until next week, we will see you guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you for having me.